to my channel. So I have a bit of a fun and playful and colourful look for you today. It is Mendy Day inspired. I love a Mendy function. They're always so fun, and it's kind of your chance to get really fun and colourful with not only your makeup but your outfit and everything. So I've had my hair done by the lovely Harps. I will leave her details down below, and I've got this amazing jewelry. Just look at this, guys. Look at this. Yeah, this jewelry is amazing. It's all handmade by Blooms by Venita. I'm going to leave it down below in the description box for you as well. But yeah, they've got such incredible flower pieces. It's so perfect for a Mendy look, and it's a little bit different to wearing your normal Indian jewelry. It's just nice and fresh. So huge thank you to them for actually lending me this jewelry. Make sure you check them out. But for now, if you want to know how I got this makeup look right here, then please keep on watching. So I'm going to get straight into it, and I'm going to start by priming my eyes with the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and this is in the shade Ginger, and this is just going to go all over my eyes as a base for our eyeshadow. I like this because it's nice and matte, so it's not going to crease, and it's also just going to cover up any discoloration on the eyes as well. I'm going to go into the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I think I've used this recently in another tutorial, but honestly, I really love this palette. It's so versatile. So I'm going to start off by going into this shade right here, which is called Riff, and I'm just going to start by taking this through the crease and take it back and forth in windscreen wiper motions. Now, I never worry at this stage if things look messy and they go onto the lid, because we're going to cover it up anyway, so it's all good, don't panic. I'm also just going to work this shade on the outer corner of the eye as well. By the way, guys, I've just attacked my nose on this side, so that's why it's a bit red. I don't know why. You know when you're just in the mode to like attack your face? That's me right now. I really need to stop. But yeah, I'm going to go back into this palette and take this shade right here, which is called Badger. This one right here. And I'm basically just going to run that right over the top just to give it a really nice, bright, kind of colourful tone. And I'm literally just taking it right over the top and blending it up. And you can really see the difference between this eye and this eye. Like, this eye is just so much more vibrant. So I'm just going to warm it up just on the very outer corner using this brown shade from the palette right here. And it's called Punk, this one right here. And I'm just going to slowly just work this on the outer corner and work it into the crease just very slightly, but only like on that outer V. I'm not going to take it all the way through the crease, literally just here, just to deepen it up a little bit on the end, just like a V. This will help just really frame the eyes and just give them a little bit more shape and structure. And then we're going to add a lid shade, and I'm going to take this shade right here called Stranded, and it's such a beautiful like goldy tone. Now, if you want, you can create like a half cut crease and do it that way, but I kind of just want to keep it a little bit more simple and show you that you can still create like a really nice eye look without doing something maybe as technical as that. But I'm just going to run this right along the lid. I'm literally just taking this on the first half of my lid, and then just where we've got that matte orange shade, just bring it kind of back right here in between, so that there's like a nice gradient between the gold, the orange, and then the brown. We want to just amp this up even more. We can take this shade right here called Accelerate. We can just take that right over the top of the matte orange shade, so that there's a nice blend between the gold and the brown again. Like, the transition is even more popping, you know? Okay, so eyeshadow is on, and I'm just going to amp it up a little bit and make it a bit fun with some glitter. And I've got the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter, and this is in the shade Midnight Cowboy. It's basically a really lovely light gold. Just really lightly run this over, and it's just meant to look like little bits of gold glitter sparsely put on. Okay, so glitter is on, and time for some liner. And I've got the Artist of Makeup liquid liner pen. I love this thing. So I'm basically just going to run this all along my lash line, having it thinner at the start, and then it will slowly get thicker, and then winging it out. Okay, so now the eyes are mainly done. I am going to move on to face, and I'm going to prime my face with my Cover FX Illuminating Primer. I just want really nice, glowy, healthy looking skin, and this is a really nice lightweight primer. I hate having jewelry on while I do my makeup, but I had my hair done, so I had to put this on first. So Right guys, so primer is on and I quickly just put on my Kevyn Aucoin Essential Skin Enhancer just in any discolored areas. I've shown you how to do that a million times, so I've skipped it out of this tutorial. I'm sorry, I just had to. Right, for foundation, I'm actually going to mix two as usual. I'm gonna mix the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Soft Luminous Foundation with the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear foundation. I basically want the glow and the luminosity of the Candle Glow foundation, and I want more of like the staying power and a little bit more coverage from the Flawless Fusion foundation. So I'm just going to apply this all over my face, and as usual I always like to stipple my foundation on just because I feel like I get maximum coverage. Just by applying that Candle Glow foundation, I can really see the luminosity. Can you see that? Can you see that glow? Oh my god. Okay, so foundation's on and I am going to cream contour as I normally like to do. I'm just going to use my Fenty Matchstick in the shade Truffle. I love this thing. It's just so easy to work with and it's just going in all of the usual places. And most of the time I actually like to blend my contour out before I apply my concealer, just so that everything is just a bit more clearer and I can see everything. I feel like when these Fenty Matchsticks came out, everyone was like slating it because they won't last very long, you don't get very much product, but mine's lasting me ages and like I pretty much use it nearly every day. So then for concealer, I've got my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer and this is in the shade Macadamia, but what I might do is I might apply the soft matte complete concealer first actually, and this is in the shade Ginger, just because I actually really like how this concealer gives you like an airbrushed finish. So I'm just gonna apply it underneath the eyes, and I might use this concealer to highlight my Cupid's bow and my chin, and then I'll go over it with my Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Macadamia. I think it's just one shade lighter than Ginger. You just want to go ahead and blend everything out, and again I always like to stipple just because I don't want the product to move around to anywhere I don't want it, and I'm still able to get the coverage. And then I'm going to set all of those highlighted areas in place using my Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder in the shade Banana Bread. Just going to pat this powder right over the top and make sure I get it down the sides of my nose. Sometimes I feel like Mendy parties are more fun than the actual reception, like they're the best bit. While that just sits there for a moment, I'm going to apply some bronzer, and I'm going to take my NYX matte bronzer, and this is in the shade Medium. Looks like this, and I'm just going to take that over any areas where we've contoured already. And you don't need too much because this bronzer is actually very pigmented. This is like a really good shade bronzer for like bronzer or contour. It's like an in-between shade. And then I'm just going to take whatever's left on the brush and just run it down the sides of my nose, and that's going to dust away some of that baking powder, but it's all good because we're just going to brush away the rest of the bake now. So now most of our base is done. I'm just going to move on to the eyes and finish them off. So I'm going to go back into my Born to Run palette. I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Big Sky, and it's a really gorgeous greeny shade. It's just to add a little something extra to this makeup look, and I'm just going to run it right along that lower lash line. I feel like the Mendy day is the day where you can like get really fun and colourful with your makeup. On the other days it's a bit more like classic. You want to look a little bit more timeless. Okay, so I think I want to amp it up slightly further. I've got this Makeup Geek Kohl pencil in the shade Ocean, and I'm just going to run it right along. Yeah, see, that's made it more amped up. And then take Big Sky, the shadow, and take it right along that, and you can see like how much more vibrant that is now. And then just to intensify this eye look even more and make the eyes pop even further, I'm going to take the NYX Wonder Pencil. This is in the shade Light, and I'm going to run this on my inside waterline, and this is just going to help tie the eye look together and just brighten up the eyes slightly further. And then for mascara, I've got my Kiko Standout Volume Mascara. Oh my god, I'm like just looking at my eyes look extra F today. I really like this mascara. Okay guys, time for some falsies, and I'm applying my Huda Beauty lashes in the style Samantha, which I love so much. They're so perfect for like a day or night event. They're like full enough, but they're not too intense, and they're such comfortable lashes to wear as well. Okay guys, so that's basically the eyes done, which I'm loving. You can of course change up this color underneath. You can make it blue, you can make it pink, you can make it purple. You do whatever the hell you want, girl. Right, highlights, my favorite part. I'm gonna use MAC Oh Darling. I used this in a video recently and then I've fallen back in love with it again, and I love that this is like not a limited edition product anymore. This is going onto the tops of my cheekbones, and you can see like how gorgeous that is. Like, ooh, yes. And I'm also just gonna take this around the rest of my face, so just on my nose, my cupid's bow, chin, and also a little bit in the center of my forehead. Highlighter just makes everything so much better, doesn't it? I actually come alive after highlight. Right, I'm also just gonna apply this just in the inner corners of the eyes, just to tie everything all together, make it pop even more. I'm officially obsessed with this look already. Right guys, so for blusher, I'm gonna go in with my NARS Orgasm blusher, which I've been using a lot recently. It's one of my all-time favorites, and I forgot about it and started using it again, and I just love it so much. It's just the perfect shade. It just gives your cheeks a really nice natural flush, and I'm just gonna take it on the apples of the cheeks and then brush it back into the rest of the makeup. So for the lips, I'm gonna line my lips with MAC lip pencil in the shade Burgundy, just to define them, and I'm just gonna take it all the way around my lips only, and then I'm gonna go in with this Buxom Plumpline lip liner crayon. It's like a lip line, but you can apply it all over the lips because it's quite a large crayon, and I'm literally just going to apply this all over, literally just coloring the lips in with this. So guys, here we have the finished look for an Indian wedding Mendy makeup. It's super fun, playful, colorful. You can always just change up this color underneath your eyes, change up the lip to something that suits you or suits your outfit. But I just wanted to kind of give you like a general idea of how you can make your look really fun and exciting for your Mendy. I think if you didn't want to go for color on the eyes, definitely go for a bold lip and just spruce your makeup look up a little bit. But this time I've gone for a bit of both, a bit of color on the eyes, color on the lips, and yeah, it's working. I'm loving it, and I really hope I've been able to inspire you. So if you like this makeup look, which I really hope you do, please give this video a big thumbs up. Also comment down below with any other videos you would love to see from me next, any suggestions, and just let me know what you thought of this makeup look. And obviously don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos from me. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at AuntYourMUA. Thank you so much for watching guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah. Bye!